この動画では、会話の質が一気に上がる返事の英語フレーズを100個紹介します。日本語の後に英語を2回繰り返します。役立つと感じたフレーズがありましたら、高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。それはすごく興味深いですね。
That's really fascinating. That's really fascinating.
なるほど。そういう考え方もあるんですね。
I see, that's an interesting way to look at it. I see, that's an interesting way to look at it.
確かにそうかもしれませんね。
You might be right about that. You might be right about that.
それは素晴らしいアイデアだと思います。
I think that's a wonderful idea. I think that's a wonderful idea.
その話もっと詳しく聞かせてください。
Please tell me more about that. Please tell me more about that.
私も同じ経験があります。
I've had the same experience. I've had the same experience.
それは驚きました。
That's surprising. That's surprising.
あなたの意見に共感します。
I can relate to your opinion. I can relate to your opinion.
それは考えたことがありませんでした。
I've never thought about that before. I've never thought about that before.
その視点は新鮮ですね。
That's a fresh perspective. That's a fresh perspective.
全く同感です。
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more.
それは面白い指摘ですね。
That's an interesting point. That's an interesting point.
そう言われると、確かにそうですね。
Now that you mention it, you're right. Now that you mention it, you're right.
それは良い質問ですね。
That's a good question. That's a good question.
その話すごくわかります。
I totally understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying.
それは意外でした。
That was unexpected. That was unexpected.
あなたの話すごく参考になります。
Your story is really helpful. Your story is really helpful.
それは深いですね。
That's profound. That's profound.
その意見には納得です。
Your opinion makes perfect sense. Your opinion makes perfect sense.
それは感動的ですね。
That's touching. That's touching.
あなたの説明でよくわかりました。
Your explanation really helped me understand. Your explanation really helped me understand.
それは勇気づけられます。
That's encouraging. That's encouraging.
その話聞けてよかったです。
I'm glad I heard that story. I'm glad I heard that story.
それは印象的でした。
That was impressive. That was impressive.
あなたの熱意が伝わってきます。
I can feel your passion. I can feel your passion.
それは考えさせられます。
That gives me something to think about. That gives me something to think about.
その体験談すごく参考になります。
Your personal experience is really valuable. Your personal experience is really valuable.
それは心に響きました。
That really resonated with me. That really resonated with me.
あなたの話し方すごくわかりやすいです。
The way you explain things is really clear. The way you explain things is really clear.
それは素敵な考え方ですね。
That's a lovely way of thinking. That's a lovely way of thinking.
その話聞いて元気が出ました。
Hearing that made me feel better. Hearing that made me feel better.
それは説得力があります。
That's convincing. That's convincing.
あなたの話すごく興味深いです。
What you're saying is really intriguing. What you're saying is really intriguing.
それは意外な発見でした。
That was an unexpected discovery. That was an unexpected discovery.
そのアドバイスありがとうございます。
Thank you for that advice. Thank you for that advice.
それは目から鱗でした。
That was eye-opening. That was eye-opening.
あなたの話を聞いて考えが変わりました。
Hearing you talk changed my mind. Hearing you talk changed my mind.
それは良い指摘ですね。
That's a good observation. That's a good observation.
その経験談すごく勉強になります。
Your experience is really educational. Your experience is really educational.
それは感動しました。
That moved me. That moved me.
あなたの意見すごく参考になります。
Your opinion is really helpful. Your opinion is really helpful.
それは斬新なアイデアですね。
That's an innovative idea. That's an innovative idea.
その説明ですっきりしました。
Your explanation cleared things up. Your explanation cleared things up.
あなたの話聞いて勇気をもらいました。
Hearing you talk gave me courage. Hearing you talk gave me courage.
それは的を射ています。
That hits the mark. That hits the mark.
その視点は考えたことがありませんでした。
I'd never considered that perspective. I'd never considered that perspective.
それは素晴らしい気づきですね。
That's a wonderful realization. That's a wonderful realization.
あなたの話聞いて視野が広がりました。
Hearing you talk broadened my horizons. Hearing you talk broadened my horizons.
それは確信をついています。
That gets to the heart of the matter. That gets to the heart of the matter.
その話すごく共感できます。
I can really relate to that story. I can really relate to that story.
それは示唆に富んでいます。
That's very suggestive. That's very suggestive.
あなたの話を聞いてインスピレーションをもらいました。
Hearing you talk inspired me. Hearing you talk inspired me.
それは本質を捉えています。
That captures the essence. That captures the essence.
その意見には説得力があります。
Your opinion is persuasive. Your opinion is persuasive.
それは眼蓄のある言葉ですね。
That's a meaningful statement. That's a meaningful statement.
あなたの話を聞いて考えが深まりました。
Hearing you talk deepened my understanding. Hearing you talk deepened my understanding.
それは真理をついています。
That contains a grain of truth. That contains a grain of truth.
その体験談すごく励みになります。
Your personal story is really encouraging. Your personal story is really encouraging.
それは眼蓄がありますね。
That's full of meaning. That's full of meaning.
あなたの話を聞いて前向きな気持ちになりました。
Hearing you talk made me feel positive. Hearing you talk made me feel positive.
それは本質的な問題ですね。
That's a fundamental issue. That's a fundamental issue.
そのアドバイスすごく役に立ちます。
That advice is really useful. That advice is really useful.
それは洞察に富んでいます。
That shows great insight. That shows great insight.
あなたの話聞いてやる気が出ました。
Hearing you talk motivated me. Hearing you talk motivated me.
それは重要なポイントですね。
That's an important point. That's an important point.
その説明で全てがつながりました。
Your explanation made everything click. Your explanation made everything click.
それは本質をついています。
That gets to the core. That gets to the core.
あなたの話聞いて希望が持てました。
Hearing you talk gave me hope. Hearing you talk gave me hope.
それは普遍的な真理ですね。
That's a universal truth. That's a universal truth.
その意見には深く共感します。
I deeply relate to your opinion. I deeply relate to your opinion.
それは時代を先取りしています。
That's ahead of its time. That's ahead of its time.
あなたの話を聞いて視点が変わりました。
Hearing you talk changed my viewpoint. Hearing you talk changed my viewpoint.
それは確信をついています。
That strikes at the heart of it. That strikes at the heart of it.
その体験すごく価値があります。
Your experience is really valuable. Your experience is really valuable.
それは示唆的ですね。
That's suggestive. That's suggestive.
あなたの話聞いて、新しい発見がありました。
Hearing you talk led me to a new discovery. Hearing you talk led me to a new discovery.
それは重要な気づきですね。
That's an important realization. That's an important realization.
そのアドバイスすごく的を射ています。
That advice is right on target. That advice is right on target.
それは本質を表しています。
That represents the essence. That represents the essence.
あなたの話聞いて考えが整理できました。
Hearing you talk helped me organize my thoughts. Hearing you talk helped me organize my thoughts.
それは真理を語っています。
That speaks the truth. That speaks the truth.
その意見には納得がいく。
Your opinion makes sense to me. Your opinion makes sense to me.
それは時代を反映しています。
That reflects the times. That reflects the times.
あなたの話聞いて、理解が深まりました。
Hearing you talk enhanced my understanding. Hearing you talk enhanced my understanding.
それは本質的な問題提起ですね。
That raises a fundamental question. That raises a fundamental question.
その説明で全てが明らかになりました。
Your explanation made everything clear. Your explanation made everything clear.
それは深い洞察ですね。
That's a deep insight. That's a deep insight.
あなたの話を聞いて勇気づけられました。
Hearing you talk encouraged me. Hearing you talk encouraged me.
それは普遍的な価値観ですね。
That's a universal value. That's a universal value.
その意見には強い説得力があります。
Your opinion is very convincing. Your opinion is very convincing.
それは先見の明がありますね。
That shows foresight. That shows foresight.
あなたの話を聞いて、世界が広がりました。
Hearing you talk expanded my world. Hearing you talk expanded my world.
それは本質を捉えた意見ですね。
That's an opinion that captures the essence. That's an opinion that captures the essence.
その体験談すごく心に残りました。
Your personal story really stayed with me. Your personal story really stayed with me.
それは眼蓄のある指摘ですね。
That's a meaningful observation. That's a meaningful observation.
あなたの話を聞いて考え方が柔軟になりました。
Hearing you talk made me more open-minded. Hearing you talk made me more open-minded.
それは真理をついています。
That hits upon the truth. That hits upon the truth.
そのアドバイスすごく実用的です。
That advice is very practical. That advice is very practical.
それは時代を超えた価値がありますね。
That has timeless value. That has timeless value.